Each June, LGBTQ Pride Month celebrates the 1969 Stonewall Uprising in Manhattan, where thousands of individuals from the LGBTQ community came together to honor their identities and demand equal rights. The Stonewall events, along with subsequent liberation movements, were a culmination of years of activism and organization within the LGBTQ community. Pride traditions, in fact, trace back to the annual Reminder Day pickets held on July 4th at Independence Hall in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, serving as a powerful testament to the ongoing struggle for equality and acceptance. In line with common practice in many cities during that time, the New York Police Department conducted periodic raids on bars and establishments frequented by gays and lesbians. One such raid took place on June 28, 1969, at the Stonewall, located in the Greenwich Village neighborhood of Manhattan. As the police aggressively removed patrons and employees from the bar, a number of individuals resisted the NYPD's actions. This sparked a wave of defiance, with a growing crowd of angry locals gathering in the streets to confront the authorities. When the Stonewall Riots concluded on July 2, 1969, the gay rights movement underwent a profound transformation.
1960s, gay people were victims on a culture that had no respect, no tolerance.
We were being brutalized, we were being murdered, we were being ostracized in a sense. Stonewall was a safe haven for LGBT people.
What was once considered a fringe issue, often disregarded by politicians and the media, suddenly became headline news across the globe. Exactly 1 year after the Stonewall Riots, activists in New York City took to the streets of Manhattan to commemorate the uprising during its anniversary. This march, initially called the Christopher Street Liberation Day March, eventually evolved into what we now know as the Gay Pride Parade. Then, in 2009, President Barack Obama opted for a more inclusive term, renaming it Lesbian, Gay, Bisexual, and Transgender Pride Month.
We, the people, declare today that the most evident of truths, that all of us are created equal, is the star that guides us still. Just as it guided our forebears through Seneca Falls and Selma and Stonewall, just as it guided all those men and women, sung and unsung, who left footprints along this great mall, to hear a preacher say that we cannot walk alone, to hear a king proclaim that our individual freedom is inextricably bound to the freedom of every soul on earth.
Today, gay pride parades in numerous cities have evolved into massive celebrations, drawing enormous crowds. Events in Sao Paulo, Sydney, New York City, Madrid, Taipei, and Toronto regularly welcome up to 5 million attendees, showcasing the widespread support for LGBTQ rights and visibility around the world. And June 28th is a dedicated day to celebrate LGBT Pride, which is known as International LGBT Pride Day.